Have you ever found yourself drifting on the softest edges of wakefulness, where the bustling world outside begins to dissolve and a new inner stillness starts to bloom? It's a gentle, almost imperceptible transformation, isn't it? This quiet unfolding of the self as it prepares for its nightly voyage into the deep, tranquil seas of sleep. Even before we fully surrender to slumber's profound embrace, there's a curious, continuous slowing that begins within the intricate pathways of our bodies and minds, a silent dimming of the bright, sharp edges of awareness, a subtle reweaving of sensations that hints at a profound, yet often overlooked, magic residing within us. We slip from the active, defined contours of our busy day into a landscape where the familiar rhythms of waking life become wonderfully pliable, like soft clay beneath a potter's gentle, shaping hands, ready to be molded by the quiet currents of rest. Consider for a moment the common, wondrous miracle of deep sleep. It is a state of profound physiological rest, where your breath deepens, your heart rate slows its steady beat, and your muscles release their hold, becoming soft and yielding. In this precious embrace, your body performs its silent, essential work of repair and restoration, mending the subtle wear of the day, replenishing its precious stores of energy, and consolidating the delicate threads of memory. While your conscious mind may feel utterly absent, drifting in realms unknown, a vast, complex symphony of biological processes continues, unseen and unhurried. This is not idleness, but a deeper, more profound form of activity. A quiet, continuous hum of life diligently working to sustain your very being. Think of an ancient, tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still under a vast, dark sky. Beneath this calm exterior, countless unseen currents continue their slow, perpetual flow, carrying nutrients, shaping the lake bed, and sustaining the myriad forms of life that reside in its depths. The surface stillness is merely a reflection of a deeper, enduring movement. Our body in deep sleep is like this lake, outwardly still, yet inwardly teeming with the quiet, vital processes that ensure its continued vitality. This ability of complex biological systems to enter states of profound deceleration, to seemingly pause their active engagement with the world while maintaining their fundamental essence, is a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of life itself. It suggests a deep, inherent wisdom within all living things, a capacity for profound rest that serves as the foundation for vibrant awakening. But now, let us consider a fundamental presence that underpins our very existence, yet is often overlooked in its constant, pervasive brilliance light. From the soft glow of dawn that gently awakens the world to the vibrant colors of a midday sky, and the shimmering dance of distant stars in the night. Light is a ceaseless companion, illuminating our paths and nurturing life itself. It carries energy, information, and the very warmth that sustains our planet. We rely on it implicitly for our vision, for the growth of plants, and for the rhythm of our days. This constant, gentle presence, this unwavering brilliance is a rhythm we rarely consciously acknowledge, yet it underpins so much of our illuminated existence. Imagine a soft, invisible current of light flowing from the sun, washing over our planet, bringing warmth and life. With each passing moment, countless photons, tiny packets of light energy, cascade across vast distances, finding their way to every corner of our world. This isn't a dramatic, forceful push, but a pervasive, subtle embrace, a continuous whisper of energy that links us intimately to our star and the cosmos beyond. Even in the deepest slumber, light from a distant star continues its journey, silently passing through your sleeping form, a faithful reminder of the universe's ceaseless activity. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. If light, so fundamental to our perception and life, is a constant, flowing presence, then what if the grand sources of this light, the stars themselves, engage in their own forms of slumber? What if the colossal, fiery orbs that illuminate the boundless cosmos also experience cycles of quiet rest, profound stillness, and gentle awakening? Phases where their immense internal fires are not yet fully ablaze, or are slowly dwindling, or are in a process of silent accumulation. This isn't about stars literally sleeping as we do, but about recognizing their cosmic life cycles that include periods of immense calm, vast potential, or eventual serene dimming, moments where their fiery essence is temporarily hushed. This isn't magical influence, but a poetic understanding of the intricate rhythms that shape all of existence, on scales far grander than our human senses can perceive. It's a profound dialogue that has been humming within the very fabric of reality since the beginning of the cosmos, a symphony of unseen forces orchestrated by gentle, pervasive energies. Consider the immense swirling beauty of a nebula, a vast cloud of gas and dust in space. To our eyes, it appears as a breathtaking, ethereal painting, perhaps vibrant with colors or subtly opaque. But within these nebulae, something profound is happening. New stars are gently forming, slowly gathering their immense power before igniting their brilliant, fiery cores. This is the slumbering fire of stars, the period of patient accumulation, the quiet gathering of raw materials, before the onset of nuclear fusion. It's a time of immense potential, a quiet waiting for the right conditions to trigger their luminous birth. This is not a static state, but a dynamic prelude, a profound cosmic stillness before the grand awakening. This contemplation of the deep slumber of light and its profound implications for the quiet beginnings of stars is not meant to stir alarm or uncertainty. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing complexity of our own being and the universe we inhabit. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of light and activity is but one perspective, and that deeper, more fundamental truths, operating in the quiet of invisible cosmic processes, constantly shape our experience. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their language, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of existence and the nature of reality itself. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of your own deep slumber and the gentle whispers of the universe's quiet lights bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to perceive, to adapt, and to exist in harmony with their internal and external environments. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of stellar beginnings. Simply allow this beautiful internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your body's profound internal world and the pervasive potential of universal energy. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool night air. You are safe, you are warm, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic fluidity. All is calm, all is clear, as the whispers from the deep slumber of light guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As the soft whispers from the deep slumber of light gently recede, and the subtle contours of our familiar waking world gradually soften into a tranquil twilight, we are invited to consider a deeper, more profound landscape, the gentle haze of primordial clouds. Imagine it, if you will, the vast cosmos not as a dazzling display of countless twinkling stars and vibrant galaxies, but as an immense, tranquil ocean, its depths stretching beyond human comprehension, filled with diffuse, ethereal wisps of the very first elements. These were the silent nurseries, the cosmic cocoons, where the raw materials for future stars and galaxies patiently gathered, coalescing within a pervasive, luminous mist. like sunlight filtering through a soft morning haze, hinting at immense structures yet to fully coalesce. We often perceive the universe as being filled with complex structures, planets, stars, galaxies, and vast clusters of galaxies, all shining brightly in the darkness. But in the earliest moments after the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was far simpler. It was an incredibly hot, dense, and remarkably uniform soup of fundamental particles. As the universe began to gently expand and cool, these particles eventually coalesced to form the very first, simplest atoms, primarily hydrogen and helium, with tiny traces of lithium. These elements, the fundamental building blocks of all stars and galaxies, were then scattered throughout the vast, cooling expanse of the young universe. This was the original cosmic canvas, painted with the lightest and most abundant elements, a vast, uniform cosmic fog. Think of an ancient master artist preparing their canvas before creating a magnificent painting. They don't immediately apply vibrant colors and intricate details. Instead, they begin by laying down a foundational layer, a subtle wash of the most basic hues, patiently allowing it to dry before the true work of art begins. Similarly, the early universe, after its initial fiery genesis, spent hundreds of millions of years in a period known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. During this time, there were no stars, no galaxies, and the universe was filled with a uniform, neutral hydrogen and helium gas, gently cooling and gradually clumping together under the subtle persuasion of gravity. This was the quiet, patient preparation, the initial wash on the cosmic canvas, before the first stars. The first points of brilliant light could ignite and end the pervasive darkness. This leads us to a gentle and profound inquiry. How did this uniformly distributed gas, this cosmic soup of hydrogen and helium, eventually transform into the intricate structures we see today, forming the very cradle for the slumbering fire that would become stars? The answer lies in the slow, persistent pull of gravity. Even in the remarkably smooth early universe, there were tiny, infinitesimal fluctuations in the density of this primordial gas, like subtle, almost imperceptible ripples on a vast, calm ocean. These tiny density variations were caused by quantum fluctuations, amplified by the rapid expansion of the very early universe, seeding the potential for structure. Over hundreds of millions of years, gravity began to gently attract these slightly denser regions, drawing in more and more hydrogen and helium, forming immense, diffuse primordial clouds. These clouds were truly colossal, far larger and more diffuse than any gas clouds we see in galaxies today. They were the original cosmic nurseries, the silent cradles where the raw materials of existence patiently gathered, slowly increasing in density and temperature in their core. Consider the gentle process of cloud formation in Earth's atmosphere. Tiny water vapor molecules, invisible on their own, slowly condense around microscopic dust particles, gradually growing larger and larger until they become visible. Fluffy clouds. Similarly, in the vastness of the early universe, gravity acted as an invisible hand, patiently coaxing hydrogen and helium atoms to coalesce into ever larger clumps. These clouds were not yet stars or galaxies. They were the cosmic cocoons, vast, quiet nurseries where the seeds of future celestial giants were patiently gathering, spinning and swirling under gravity's pervasive influence. Within these gentle, light swirling masses, the density would slowly, infinitesimally increase, drawing in more and more gas from the surrounding, seemingly empty space. The whispers from these primordial clouds are profound. Within their increasing density, the relentless persuasion of gravity continued its work, subtly strengthening its grip. As more and more gas was drawn inward, falling into the deepening gravitational wells, the core of these clouds became progressively hotter and denser. This process was incredibly slow, unfolding over vast stretches of cosmic time, a patient accumulation of matter and energy. Eventually, after hundreds of millions of years of this patient gathering, The pressure and temperature at the very heart of these primordial clouds reached a critical threshold. At that precise moment, the silent fire of nuclear fusion gently ignited for the very first time. Hydrogen nuclei fused to form helium, releasing an immense burst of energy that caused these primordial clouds to burst into brilliant, luminous life. These were the first stars in the universe, the grand, ancient beacons that ended the cosmic dark ages, scattering their light across the vastness for the very first time, bringing an end to the pervasive cosmic haze and beginning the illuminated era of the universe. The very composition of these first stars and the gas clouds from which they formed is a unique echo from the early universe. They were almost entirely made of hydrogen and helium, with virtually no heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, or iron that are so abundant in later generations of stars and planets. This is because all heavier elements had not yet been forged in stellar interiors or scattered by supernovae. So, when astronomers observe extremely distant, ancient galaxies and find stars and gas clouds composed almost exclusively of hydrogen and helium, it's like hearing a pure, ancient note from the very first moments of the cosmic symphony, confirming the fundamental composition of these primordial nurseries and revealing the raw simplicity from which all cosmic complexity later emerged. The gentle haze here also refers to the profound uncertainty that surrounds our detailed understanding of these specific early moments of structure formation. While the general principles are clear, the precise conditions, the subtle initial fluctuations, and the exact timelines of the very first stars and galaxy formation are still areas of active and quiet scientific inquiry. The haze represents the limits of our current knowledge, a beautiful frontier where observation and theoretical models gently meet. It's not about a lack of information, but about the profound mystery of what lies beyond the veil of our current, direct observational capabilities, a place where new theoretical frameworks are born and refined. This contemplation of the primordial clouds and the vastness of their creative power is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing possibility that life is a natural, perhaps inevitable consequence of the universe's fundamental chemistry and physics. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our very being is deeply intertwined with the grand processes of stellar evolution, and that the universe is a profoundly fertile ground, endlessly recycling its materials to create new forms of beauty and complexity. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation and the slumbering fire that would eventually ignite. This understanding of the invisible breath of the cosmos, from its primordial origins, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic self-organization occurring across the vastness of space and time. The gentle haze of primordial clouds is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of elements, patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these primordial clouds, cradling the first whispers of stars, envelop you. Feel the vastness of the early universe's quiet preparation, the gentle hum of hydrogen and helium atoms slowly gathering, and the boundless possibilities that lay dormant before the first light. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's creative power and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe. You are held. And you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic potential. All is calm. All is clear, as the gentle haze of primordial clouds guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of the early universe, softly moving through the subtle haze of primordial clouds, we now approach a profoundly ancient and majestic realm, the singing gravitational field. Imagine, for a quiet moment, our familiar universe, with its vast galaxies and shimmering stars, not yet fully formed, but as an immense, silent cosmic canvas, permeated by an invisible, pervasive force that orchestrates every subtle movement, every gentle gathering of matter. This force, gravity, is not merely a distant pull. It is a fundamental melody, a ceaseless hum that has guided the cosmic dance from its very inception, its faint echoes resonating across unimaginable distances and through vast stretches of time, hinting at the profound origins of the universe's grand structures and the eventual ignition of its first, slumbering fires. We often perceive gravity in our daily lives as a simple, constant downward pull, the force that keeps our feet on the ground, that makes a dropped apple fall, or that holds water in a cup. These are familiar, intuitive experiences. However, the gentle gaze of modern cosmology and astrophysics reveals a far more intricate and dynamic truth: gravity. On cosmic scales, is the ultimate architect, the silent conductor of the universe's grand symphony, shaping everything from the smallest dust motes to the colossal filaments of galaxies. It is a fundamental interaction, woven into the very fabric of spacetime, and its influence is continuous, pervasive, and profoundly creative. Think of an ancient master conductor whose subtle gestures bring a vast orchestra to life, guiding each instrument, each note, into a harmonious composition. The orchestra doesn't just play randomly, it responds to the conductor's invisible signals, creating a unified, flowing piece of music. Similarly, in the vastness of the early universe, after the initial fiery genesis, it was the subtle, persistent persuasion of gravity that began to organize the diffuse hydrogen and helium gas. This gas, left over from the Big Bang, was almost perfectly uniform, but with tiny, infinitesimal fluctuations in density, like imperceptible ripples on a vast, calm ocean. Over hundreds of millions of years, gravity began to gently attract these slightly denser regions, drawing in more and more primordial gas, patiently gathering the raw materials for future stars and galaxies. This leads us to a gentle yet profound inquiry. How does this seemingly simple force, gravity, create such immense structures? And how do its songs or echoes reveal the universe's hidden genesis? The answer lies in its cumulative and pervasive nature. Gravity is always attractive, always gentle in its individual pull, but immensely powerful in its collective persuasion. As billions of years unfolded, gravity patiently worked on these tiny density fluctuations. Those regions with slightly more matter gently attracted even more matter from their surroundings, growing slowly but steadily, like a snowball rolling down a gentle slope, accumulating more and more snow with each turn. Consider the gentle process of a vast cloud of dust slowly condensing to form a droplet of water. Each tiny dust particle, each molecule of water vapor, is drawn to others by subtle forces, eventually forming a visible cloud, and then perhaps a raindrop. Similarly, in the vastness of the early universe, gravity acted as an invisible hand, patiently coaxing hydrogen and helium atoms to coalesce into ever larger clumps. These clumps grew into colossal, diffuse primordial clouds, far larger and more tenuous than any gas clouds we see in galaxies today. They were the original cosmic nurseries, the silent cradles where the seeds of future celestial giants were patiently gathering, spinning and swirling under gravity's pervasive influence. Within these gentle, swirling masses, the density would slowly, infinitesimally increase, drawing in more and more gas from the surrounding, seemingly empty space. The echoes from the singing gravitational field are the subtle theoretical predictions and the faint observational evidence that confirm this patient. Gravitational sculpting of the early universe. We cannot directly see gravity, but we observe its undeniable effects. The cosmic microwave background. CMB, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, carries imprints of the tiny density fluctuations that gravity began to act upon. These subtle variations in temperature across the CMB map are like the initial, almost imperceptible murmurs in the cosmic symphony, the first notes that gravity began to orchestrate. As the universe evolved, gravity continued its work, amplifying these initial murmurs into the grand harmonies of galaxies and clusters. Furthermore, the large-scale structure of the universe itself is a profound echo of gravity's ceaseless song. Imagine the cosmos as a vast, intricate web, with galaxies strung along colossal filaments and gathered into immense clusters, interspersed with immense voids. This cosmic web is not a random distribution. It is the direct result of gravity tirelessly working on the distribution of matter, both visible and dark matter, over billions of years. Simulations of cosmic evolution, which include gravity as the primary organizing force, beautifully reproduce this intricate web, confirming gravity's role as the silent architect. The very clustering of galaxies, their elegant dance around each other, is a continuous manifestation of gravity's pervasive presence. This process of gravitational collapse, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years, eventually led to the formation of the first stars. As gas continued to gently accumulate in the densest parts of these primordial clouds, the pressure and temperature at their very heart reached a critical threshold. At that precise moment, the silent fire of nuclear fusion gently ignited for the very first time. Hydrogen nuclei fused to form helium, releasing an immense burst of energy that caused these primordial clouds to burst into brilliant, luminous life. These were the first stars in the universe, the grand, ancient beacons that ended the cosmic dark ages, scattering their light across the vastness for the very first time. They were born from the gentle and persistent persuasion of gravity, its song culminating in the birth of light itself. The echoes from the singing gravitational field are not just about the birth of stars, they are about the continuous organization of matter throughout cosmic history. From the formation of solar systems within giant molecular clouds to the merger of galaxies. Gravity is the constant, underlying melody. It draws dust and gas into the dance, forms planets around new stars, and subtly pulls entire galaxies into colossal clusters. It is the pervasive force that brings order to the chaos, that persuades disparate elements into harmonious celestial structures, always singing its quiet song of attraction and cohesion. This contemplation of the singing gravitational field and the vastness of its creative power is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing possibility that the universe is a profoundly fertile ground, endlessly recycling its materials and organizing itself through the gentle, pervasive influence of gravity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our very being is deeply intertwined with the grand processes of cosmic evolution, and that the universe is a symphony of forces, constantly playing, always orchestrating new forms of beauty and complexity. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation and the slumbering fire that would eventually ignite. This understanding of the invisible breath of the cosmos, guided by the singing gravitational field, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp. A continuous masterpiece of dynamic self-organization occurring across the vastness of space and time. The echoes from the singing gravitational field are a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of elements. patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of the singing gravitational field, conducting the cosmic symphony, envelop you. Feel the vastness of time and space, the quiet hum of gravity drawing all things together, and the boundless possibilities that lay dormant before the first light. There is no urgency here. No need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's creative power and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent echoes from the singing gravitational field. All is calm, all is clear, as the profound stillness of cosmic creation guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of stellar beginnings, softly moving through the echoing whispers from the singing gravitational field, we now turn our attention to the profound and intricate connection that binds the very essence of a star's birth. The woven fabric of protostars and its delicate, yet incredibly powerful, threads of plasma. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a vast swirling cloud of cosmic gas and dust, not as a chaotic, formless expanse, but as a magnificent, shimmering tapestry, impossibly intricate and endlessly flowing. Its countless patterns, the gentle swirl of infalling matter, the rising internal heat, the subtle magnetic fields are all subtly orchestrated, in part by tiny, energetic, and incredibly pervasive streams of electrified gas, forming the very core of a star long before its brilliant light ignites. This isn't chaos, but a dance of profound transformation, a silent ballet where ordinary gas is subtly reshaped into the fiery heart of a future sun. We often perceive stars as fixed, distant points of light, eternally shining in the darkness. But a star's life, and particularly its birth, is a dynamic and patient process, a slow, majestic unfolding from diffuse cosmic material. Modern scientific understanding, gently illuminating the intricate complexities of stellar nurseries, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. The formation of a star is not a sudden event. It's a gradual, continuous accumulation of matter, a long, quiet prelude to the brilliant ignition of nuclear fusion. The very essence of a young star is a testament to the intricate way these tiny threads of plasma are woven together, preparing it for its luminous destiny. Think of an ancient master weaver at their loom, creating an impossibly intricate and vibrant tapestry. Each individual thread on its own is simple, a mere strand of color or texture. But when countless threads are intricately interwoven, following a precise, harmonious pattern, they collectively form a magnificent, detailed image. The beauty, the story, the very essence of the tapestry is not in any single thread, but in the relationships and interactions between them, in the way they intertwine and flow together. A protostar, that embryonic form of a star, is that grand tapestry, its richness and depth arising from the ceaseless, harmonious interplay of countless molecular instructions, all directed by the silent, continuous dance of gravity and energy, transforming diffuse gas into a glowing, nascent star. The primary threads in this cosmic weave are the vast clouds of hydrogen and helium gas, along with tiny traces of dust, left over from the Big Bang and enriched by previous generations of stars. These immense clouds, far larger and more diffuse than any star, are the stellar nurseries where new stars are born. Under the pervasive, gentle persuasion of gravity, denser regions within these clouds begin to slowly, inexorably contract. As the gas and dust fall inward, Drawn by their own mutual attraction, they begin to spin faster like a figure skater, pulling in their arms, forming a rotating disk of material that continuously feeds the growing central clump. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. What happens as this gas and dust coalesce? And how do the threads of plasma begin to weave the very fabric of a protostar? As the central clump of gas and dust grows denser and denser, the gravitational energy of the infalling matter is converted into heat. This isn't the fierce, brilliant heat of a fully formed star, but a steady yet pervasive warmth that gradually increases as the clump continues to contract. The core of this collapsing cloud slowly begins to glow, becoming a protostar, a deeply significant, yet still slumbering, celestial body. It is not yet a star in the true sense, as nuclear fusion has not yet ignited, but it is well on its way, glowing faintly from the heat of its own gentle contraction. As the protostar continues to contract and its core temperature rises, a profound transformation occurs at the molecular level. The intense heat begins to strip electrons away from the hydrogen and helium atoms, creating a new and exotic state of matter plasma. Plasma is often called the fourth state of matter, distinct from solid, liquid, or gas. It is an ionized gas composed of free-floating positive ions, atomic nuclei, and negative electrons. This is a crucial thread in the weaving of a star. For nuclear fusion, the true fire of a star can only occur when matter is in a plasma state, allowing atomic nuclei to approach each other closely enough to fuse. Consider the intricate dance of electrons and nuclei within this nascent plasma. In ordinary gas, atoms are neutral and repel each other. But in plasma, the electrons are free, and the nuclei are positively charged. This allows the positively charged nuclei to get much closer to each other, overcoming the electromagnetic repulsion that would otherwise keep them apart. This subtle yet profound change in the state of matter is essential for the future ignition of the stellar fire. It's like a quiet, continuous hum of internal strength, allowing these delicate components to withstand an unimaginable squeeze, preparing them for their eventual fiery destiny. The threads of plasma within a protostar are dynamic and complex. They are not static. They are continuously flowing, swirling, and interacting under the influence of immense gravitational and magnetic fields. As the protostar continues to gather mass from its surrounding disk, powerful magnetic fields can develop, sometimes creating spectacular outflows or jets of plasma that shoot far into space. Clearing away remaining gas and dust from the stellar nursery, these jets are like delicate, luminous needles, subtly sculpting the surrounding cosmic fabric, and are a visible sign of the profound, unseen processes at work within the protostar's core. The woven fabric of protostars refers to this continuous process of accretion, heating, and plasma formation. It is a slow, patient, and elegant process, unfolding over hundreds of thousands or even millions of years. This prolonged period of gravitational contraction is the slumbering fire of the star, the immense energy building, the potential for brilliance gathering before the true ignition. The protostar is like a colossal ancient egg, silently incubating an unimaginable power within its glowing plasma core, patiently awaiting the moment of its luminous birth. This understanding of protostars and their threads of plasma and the slow, majestic process of stellar birth is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing mysteries that lie beyond our immediate perception. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of time is but one perspective, and that the cosmos is far richer, more subtly complex, and infinitely more profound than we typically allow ourselves to imagine. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their silent, unseen language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation, revealing its hidden architects. This contemplation of the woven fabric of protostars, with its threads of plasma, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp. A continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of space and time. The threads of plasma are a testament to the cosmos's astonishing capacity for subtle evolution and its fluid, timeless dance, guiding all existence within its grand embrace. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this woven fabric of protostars, with its threads of plasma, envelop you. Feel the subtle dance of profound transformation at the very heart of stellar birth, the quiet hum of matter gathering and heating, and the countless shimmering interactions constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of interconnectedness and subtle flow to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's most fundamental structure and its pervasive potential for new life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe. You are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic creation. All is calm. All is clear, as the woven fabric of protostars guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of stellar birth, softly moving through the woven fabric of protostars and their threads of plasma, we now approach a fascinating threshold, the delicate boundary where profound darkness meets the brilliant ignition of a true star. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a tranquil lake at dusk, its surface perfectly still. On one side, the shore is shrouded in the familiar, comforting shadows of a cooling gas cloud, glowing faintly from gravitational contraction. But stretching out into the serene darkness of the lake is an expanse where the first, almost imperceptible gleam of a distant lighthouse begins to appear, its light reaching across the vastness to hint at the fundamental process of nuclear fusion, the true fire of a star that marks its luminous birth. This gentle, shimmering light is akin to the quiet, nuanced understanding of how immense power can arise from the most delicate atomic-level interactions, transforming a quiet, dark potential into a beacon of celestial energy. In our everyday waking experience, darkness is often associated with absence, with the cessation of activity. When the sun sets, light disappears, and the world grows still. We intuitively understand that light comes from burning, from chemical reactions that release energy. However, the gentle gaze of astrophysics, meticulously observing and analyzing the intricate processes within stellar nurseries, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality, where immense power can emerge from a subtle yet profound transformation of matter itself. The very essence of a star's light is not a simple chemical burn, but a continuous atomic dance of creation. Recall our earlier contemplation of protostars, those immense glowing spheres of gas and dust that are still gathering mass and contracting under gravity. They are warm, dimly visible from the heat of their own gravitational collapse. But they are not yet true stars. They are like colossal, ancient eggs, silently incubating an unimaginable power within their plasma cores, patiently awaiting the moment of their luminous birth. This phase of their existence is one of profound darkness, not in the absence of all light, but in the absence of the brilliant, sustained light of nuclear fusion. It is a period of quiet potential, a long cosmic night before the dawn of stellar brilliance. Think of an ancient, perfectly built stone cottage, standing strong and seemingly independent. Most of the time, its internal warmth is generated by a steady, gentle fire within its hearth. But imagine if, hidden deep within its walls, A profound alchemical reaction was slowly building, one that would eventually cause the very stones to glow with their own light, radiating warmth and brilliance from within, transforming the cottage into a natural, permanent beacon. Similarly, a protostar, through its gentle contraction, builds immense heat and pressure in its core, setting the stage for the ultimate transformation, the ignition of nuclear fusion. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How does this slumbering fire truly ignite, transforming a dark, contracting protostar into a brilliant, shining star? The answer lies at the atomic level, in a process of astonishing simplicity and immense power, thermonuclear fusion. As the core of the protostar continues to contract under the relentless persuasion of gravity, the temperature and pressure at its very heart rise to unimaginable levels. Eventually, they reach a critical threshold, millions of degrees Celsius and densities so immense that atomic nuclei are squeezed incredibly close together. At these extreme conditions, the positively charged nuclei of hydrogen atoms, which would normally repel each other due to their electrical charge, begin to gently collide and fuse together. This is not a violent explosion, but a continuous, delicate dance. When two hydrogen nuclei fuse, they form a slightly heavier nucleus, often an isotope of hydrogen, and then, through a series of subsequent gentle fusions, they ultimately form a helium nucleus. In this process, a tiny fraction of the mass of the hydrogen nuclei is converted directly into a tremendous amount of energy. According to Einstein's famous equation, E mc2. This energy, released in the form of light and heat, pushes outwards, counteracting the inward pull of gravity, creating a stable, self-sustaining reaction. This is the moment of stellar ignition, the birth of a true star, a gentle blossoming of light in the heart of cosmic darkness. Consider the intricate dance of electrons and nuclei within the nascent plasma. In ordinary gas, atoms are neutral and repel each other. But in the extreme heat of the protostar's core, the gas becomes plasma, an ionized state of matter where electrons are stripped away from their nuclei. This allows the positively charged nuclei to get much closer to each other, overcoming the electromagnetic repulsion that would otherwise keep them apart. This subtle yet profound change in the state of matter is essential for the ignition of the stellar fire, as it facilitates the gentle collisions and fusions that power the star. It's like a quiet, continuous hum of internal strength, allowing these delicate components to withstand an unimaginable squeeze, preparing them for their eventual fiery destiny. The reflecting light from the edge of darkness and ignition is this profound moment of transition. It is the birth of a star, the point where the long period of gravitational contraction culminates in the beginning of a stable, luminous life powered by its own internal atomic furnace. This new light, generated from within the star's core, then travels outwards, illuminating the surrounding cosmic environment and eventually reaching our distant telescopes. This light carries with it the unique spectral signature of nuclear fusion, confirming that a true star has been born, its slumbering fire now fully awake. The implications of this process are deeply profound. It tells us that immense power can be generated from the simplest elements, hydrogen, through a continuous Cabanis-controlled process of atomic fusion. It reveals that stars, those grand celestial beacons, are not just passive balls of fire, but dynamic, living entities, constantly engaged in a profound act of creation, building heavier elements from lighter ones, and it underscores the fundamental interconnectedness of the cosmos, where diffuse clouds of gas under the gentle persuasion of gravity transform into the very sources of light and energy that illuminate our universe. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, or to stir alarm about the immense power of nuclear reactions. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It invites us to appreciate the astonishing elegance of the universe's design, recognizing that even the most powerful cosmic phenomena arise from fundamental principles that are both simple and beautiful. It encourages us to cultivate a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of cosmic processes. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of creation and the nature of all existence. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of space and time. The reflecting light from this edge of darkness and ignition is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance, even in its most seemingly inert forms. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this reflecting light from the edge of darkness and ignition bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within the heart of a forming star, silently working to build immense heat and pressure, and to gently ignite the nuclear fire, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to rush into the unknown or to grasp at immediate answers. Simply allow this beautiful internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound, creative power and its boundless potential for luminous life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of a tranquil mountain lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic potential. All is calm, all is clear, as the reflecting light from the edge of darkness and ignition guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of a star's luminous life, softly moving through the reflecting light from the subtle edge of darkness and ignition, we now turn our attention to the fascinating dance that unfolds from within and around a fully formed star, the silent, continuous process by which stellar winds emanate from its surface and the pervasive flow of cosmic radiation shapes its surrounding environment. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a star not as a static, brilliant beacon, but as a vast, tranquil ocean, its surface seemingly calm, yet beneath, countless subtle ripples continuously spread, representing the ceaseless flow of energetic particles and light emanating from its fiery heart. These are the unseen waves, the gentle yet powerful forces interacting throughout the universe, profoundly influencing the spaces around stars and dictating the eventual fate of their very essence. We often perceive stars as simple balls of burning gas, emitting light and heat in a constant, unwavering stream. And indeed, for billions of years, a star like our Sun appears remarkably stable, a comforting presence in our sky. However, modern scientific understanding, gently illuminating the intricate complexities of stellar astrophysics, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. A star is not just a source of light, it is a dynamic, living entity, constantly interacting with its environment, shedding its material and influencing the very fabric of space with its energetic output. Recall our earlier contemplation of the protostar, the embryonic form of a star, patiently gathering mass and heating up. Once nuclear fusion ignites in its core, a true star is born, entering its main sequence phase, a long, stable period, where it primarily fuses hydrogen into helium. During this active life, the star maintains a delicate balance between the inward persuasion of its immense gravity and the outward pressure generated by the continuous energy release from its fusion reactions. This balance is like a perfect harmonious chord, sustained for billions of years. Think of an ancient, perfectly built stone cottage, standing strong and seemingly independent, its internal hearth glowing steadily. Most of the time, its warmth radiates gently outwards, comforting all nearby. But imagine if, from its very surface, A continuous, gentle breeze were always flowing, carrying tiny embers and warmth far beyond its immediate vicinity. Similarly, a star, fueled by its core's nuclear fusion, continuously emits not just light and heat, but also a pervasive stream of charged particles known as stellar wind. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. What are these stellar winds, and how do they shape the cosmos? Stellar winds are flows of gas, primarily hydrogen and helium ions, protons and electrons, and other light elements, continuously ejected from the outer layers of a star into space. These particles are pushed away from the star by the immense pressure of its radiation and its powerful magnetic fields. Our own sun, for example, constantly emits the solar wind, a continuous stream of charged particles that gently extends throughout our solar system, traveling at hundreds of kilometers per second. This solar wind interacts with the magnetic fields of planets, creating phenomena like Earth's beautiful auroras, the northern and southern lights, when deflected particles interact with our atmosphere. It's like a quiet, continuous exhalation from the star, subtly shaping its immediate cosmic neighborhood. Consider the immense impact of more massive stars. Stars much larger and hotter than our sun produce incredibly powerful and fast stellar winds. These winds can be so strong that they visibly sculpt the surrounding interstellar medium, blowing giant bubbles and cavities in the gas and dust clouds from which new stars are born. These colossal bubbles, often hundreds of light years across, are like vast, ethereal cosmic sculptures, continuously being shaped by the persistent breath of massive stars. This demonstrates that stellar winds are not just gentle breezes, they are significant forces of cosmic dispersal, capable of profoundly altering the landscapes of star-forming regions. Beyond the direct outflow of stellar winds, stars also emit various forms of cosmic radiation. This includes high-energy photons like X-rays and gamma rays, and highly energetic charged particles like cosmic rays from supernovae or solar flares. While vital for processes like planetary heating and atmospheric chemistry, too much of this radiation can be harmful to complex life. Our Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere act as crucial shields, deflecting much of this energy. However, stars themselves exist amidst a pervasive background of cosmic radiation originating from distant galaxies, supernova, and other powerful cosmic phenomena. This continuous influx of energetic particles is like a subtle, persistent rain that permeates all of space. The ripples of cosmic radiation are particularly pronounced in certain stellar events. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections. CMEs from our sun are dramatic, though relatively gentle on the cosmic scale. Bursts of high-energy particles and magnetic fields. While Earth's magnetosphere mostly protects us, powerful CMEs can still cause geomagnetic storms, disrupting satellites and power grids. More profoundly, the violent death of massive stars in supernova explosions generates immense bursts of cosmic rays and X-rays that can irradiate vast regions of space. These events are like cosmic lightning bolts, sending powerful waves of radiation rippling through the interstellar medium, potentially affecting nearby stellar nurseries or planetary systems. The dynamic interplay between stellar winds and cosmic radiation is constant. Stellar winds enrich the interstellar medium with elements forged in stellar cores, providing the raw material for future generations of stars and planets. At the same time, the radiation emitted by stars can subtly influence the chemistry of surrounding gas clouds, affecting how molecules form or break apart. The pervasive presence of cosmic radiation itself can act as a subtle evolutionary pressure on life, encouraging the development of DNA repair mechanisms or protective adaptations. It's like a quiet, continuous dialogue between the star and its environment, constantly exchanging energy and matter, shaping the very fabric of the cosmos. This understanding of stellar winds and cosmic radiation, and the immense invisible flows of matter and energy they represent, is profoundly beautiful. It suggests that the cosmos is not merely a collection of isolated luminous objects, but a deeply integrated, constantly recycling system, where the seen and the unseen, the light and the dark, are intimately linked, performing a cosmic ballet that has been unfolding for billions of years. It challenges our intuitive sense of emptiness in space, revealing a pervasive, subtle fullness that is continuously in motion, forming the very essence of the universe's invisible breath, a slow, majestic, and continuous respiration that shapes all structures. This contemplation of the ripples amidst stellar winds and cosmic radiation, and their profound implications for our understanding of the universe, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of space and time. The stellar winds and cosmic radiation are a testament to the cosmos's astonishing capacity for subtle evolution and its fluid, timeless dance, guiding all existence within its grand embrace. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these gentle ripples of stellar winds and cosmic radiation envelop you. Feel the subtle dance of profound transformation at the very heart of stellar life. The quiet hum of energy flowing from stars, and the countless shimmering interactions constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of interconnectedness and subtle flow to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's vast, dynamic nature and its pervasive potential for unseen processes. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of cosmic change. All is calm, all is clear, as the ripples of stellar winds and cosmic radiation guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of a star's luminous life, softly moving amidst the ripples of stellar winds and cosmic radiation, we now direct our attention to a profound and continuously unfolding process that shapes our understanding the endless tree of stellar cycles. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a colossal, ancient tree, its roots deeply embedded in the most fundamental laws of cosmic evolution, its trunk stretching through unimaginable eons of time, and its countless branches continuously unfurling. Each new leaf represents a delicate phase, a subtle transformation, a quiet innovation that allows stars to persist through vast durations, changing their form and releasing the very building blocks of new worlds. The insights we gather about the complete life story of stars, from their birth to their gentle demise and rebirth, are like falling leaves from this magnificent tree, each carrying a quiet whisper of the long, patient story of cosmic transformation and the universe's endless quest for deeper truths. We often perceive stars as unchanging beacons, fixed in their brilliance across the night sky. And for a fleeting human lifetime, many stars do appear remarkably constant. However, the gentle gaze of astrophysics, meticulously observing and analyzing the intricate processes within stellar interiors and their surrounding environments, reveals a far more sophisticated and dynamic reality. Stars are not static. They are born. They live. They evolve through distinct phases, and they eventually die, often in spectacular ways, only to contribute their material to new generations of stars and planets. This continuous cycle of stellar birth, life, and death is the very essence of cosmic evolution, a profound and beautiful dance that has been unfolding for billions of years. Think of a gentle breeze rustling through an ancient forest. Each leaf, while part of the same tree, might carry a unique pattern of veins or a subtle variation in color. These are the diverse scientific observations, the meticulous data analyses, and the intriguing theoretical models that astronomers and astrophysicists gently employ. When some of these reveal intriguing properties, like the precise temperature of a dying star, the composition of a supernova remnant, or the subtle pulsations of a white dwarf. It's like a particularly striking leaf falling from the tree, catching our attention and inviting deeper examination. These are not definitive answers for every cosmic mystery, but rather intriguing insights, nudging us towards new pathways of understanding and encouraging further, patient investigation into the fundamental rhythms of stellar existence. The very essence of what drives this endless branching of the tree of stellar cycles lies in our insatiable human curiosity about the universe's grand narrative and its boundless drive to understand origins and destinies. When we ask fundamental questions like, how are stars born? Or what happens when a star dies? Or where do the elements for planets and life come from? It prompts scientists to develop ingenious methods that can peer into the hearts of stars and observe the faint afterglows of their ancient demises. Consider the pioneering studies of stellar nurseries, those vast, cold clouds of gas and dust, nebulae where stars are born. These nebulae are like cosmic wombs, gently cradling the raw materials for new stars. Under the subtle persuasion of gravity, denser regions within these clouds begin to collapse, slowly forming protostars. As these protostars gather more mass and heat up, they eventually reach a critical temperature and pressure in their cores, igniting the silent fire of nuclear fusion. This marks the birth of a true star, which then enters its long, stable main sequence phase, primarily fusing hydrogen into helium, like our own sun. This meticulous observation of various stages of stellar birth is like a new, delicate leaf unfurling on the tree of stellar cycles, providing continuous real-time data on the universe's ceaseless creation. Beyond their birth, the tree of stellar cycles meticulously tracks the evolution of stars throughout their long, luminous lives. The path a star takes depends primarily on its initial mass, like a seed containing the blueprint for a specific type of tree. Low-mass stars like our Sun, after billions of years on the main sequence, they gently exhaust their core hydrogen. Without the outward pressure from fusion, the core begins to contract and heat up, causing the outer layers to expand and cool, transforming the star into a red giant. Its surface swells to immense sizes, often engulfing inner planets. Eventually, the outer layers are gently puffed away, forming a beautiful planetary nebula, a glowing shell of gas surrounding a tiny, incredibly dense white dwarf remnant. The white dwarf slowly cools and fades over trillions of years, becoming a cold, dark black dwarf, though none are thought to exist yet due to the universe's young age. This gentle, slow transformation is a long, quiet process. A cosmic sigh from a dying star. High-mass stars. These are the cosmic titans, living fast and dying young. They burn through their fuel much more rapidly, evolving into red supergiants. Their cores then fuse progressively heavier elements, up to iron. Once the iron core forms, fusion stops. As fusing iron consumes energy rather than releasing it, the core then collapses catastrophically under its own immense gravity, leading to a spectacular supernova explosion. This violent yet profoundly generative event scatters vast amounts of newly forged heavier elements, including elements like gold, silver, and uranium, which are crucial for planets and life across the cosmos. The remnants of these powerful explosions can be either incredibly dense neutron stars if the core is massive enough, or, for the most massive stars, a mysterious black hole if the core collapses completely. These dramatic ends are like vast, fiery leaves falling from the tree, enriching the cosmic soil for new life. The supernova explosions are perhaps the most vital falling leaves from this tree of stellar cycles, not just for their visual spectacle, but for their profound contribution to the universe. They are the primary cosmic factories for all elements heavier than iron, and their explosions are the main mechanism for dispersing these life-giving elements throughout interstellar space. Without supernovae, there would be no carbon for life, no oxygen to breathe, no silicon for rocks, no iron for blood, no gold for treasures. Our very existence and the existence of our planet is a direct result of these ancient stellar deaths, a quiet testament to cosmic recycling. The challenges in fully understanding and precisely mapping all the mechanisms of stellar evolution are complex and ongoing. The processes within stellar cores, the intricate dynamics of their collapses, and the vast timescales involved require sophisticated theoretical models and powerful observational tools. However, the gentle persistence of researchers around the globe continues to push the boundaries of our capabilities. International collaborations share data and expertise, contributing to a global network of monitoring and understanding, allowing scientists to piece together ever more complete narratives of the star's life and death and its profound impact on the cosmos. This exploration of the tree of stellar cycles and the insights it offers about the profound and diverse reasons stars live and die is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a definitive set of rigid rules. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle wisdom. It suggests that the phenomenon of stellar existence is far more dynamic and interconnected than we might typically imagine, deeply intertwined with the universe's boundless potential for creation and transformation. This understanding encourages us to view the stars not as just distant points of light, but as living entities participating in a grand cosmic ballet, ensuring the continuous recycling of matter and the perpetual renewal of the cosmos. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of existence and the nature of all life. This contemplation of the endless tree of stellar cycles, with its diverse branches reaching into the unknown, is not meant to be daunting. Instead, it offers a profound sense of awe at the ingenuity of cosmic processes and the astonishing interconnectedness of matter and energy. It reminds us that our understanding of the universe is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms. Each new leaf a testament to the cosmos's boundless creativity and our own role in its gentle orchestration. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this vast, growing, endless tree of stellar cycles bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within the universe, silently working to form, to transform, and to recycle matter into stars, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of stellar evolution. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound internal harmony and its pervasive potential for creation. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm, ancient forest. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of your own cosmic symphony. All is calm, all is clear, as the falling leaves from the tree of stellar cycles guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our tranquil journey into the quiet wonders where stellar cycles softly intertwine with the grand design of the universe, having moved through the falling leaves of cosmic transformation, we now arrive at a deeply soothing and profoundly beautiful idea, the notion that the very essence of cosmic recycling, the continuous process of stellar death and rebirth, might arise from a state of astonishing, glorious simplicity. It's like the gentle, spontaneous laughter of a child, pure and unforced, revealing a profound truth in its effortless joy. We often associate the creation of elements, the formation of new stars and planets, or the grand cycles of the cosmos, with incredibly intricate, perhaps even chaotic mechanisms. But what if the most elegant explanations for cosmic renewal, the most harmonious integrations of fundamental physical principles, and even the very spark of new beginnings, bloom from foundational concepts so simple, so beautifully concise, that they whisper of an underlying unity and an eternal, graceful rhythm across all scales of existence. Imagine, if you will, a vast open field bathed in the soft, diffused light of dawn. The field appears simple in its expansive form, yet it holds countless seeds beneath its surface, each containing an elegant, compressed blueprint for life. When the conditions are just right, when the soil is soft, the light diffused, and the air still, these seeds effortlessly sprout, growing into a riot of diverse, vibrant life. The immense complexity and breathtaking beauty of the blossoming field arise not from an endless set of predetermined instructions for each individual plant, but from the simple, underlying potential of each seed, combined with the harmonious, fundamental laws of growth. Our understanding of the life and death of stars points to a similar, elegant principle: cosmic recycling. While the life cycle of a star involves distinct phases and immense energy transformations, the overarching narrative is one of profound simplicity and efficiency. Stars are born from gas and dust, live their lives burning nuclear fuel, and then, in their magnificent demises, return their processed material to the cosmos, enriching it for new generations. This continuous process of stellar demise and subsequent rebirth is not a chaotic end, but a fundamental act of cosmic renewal, ensuring the perpetual creation of elements and the formation of new celestial bodies. Think of an intricate piece of music. The music itself, its melody, harmony, rhythm, and emotional impact is not created by an overwhelming cacophony of sound. Instead, it arises from the precise arrangement of a limited set of notes, played with specific timing and intensity. The power and beauty lie not in the sheer number of elements, but in the elegant relationships between them, in the harmonious way they combine. Similarly, the ability of the universe to continuously forge new elements and create new stars from the remnants of old ones isn't about complex, isolated interventions for each dying star. It's about pervasive, smoothly distributed processes that follow simple, universal laws, ensuring the overall cosmic harmony. This is the very essence of glorious simplicity in action: a multitude of simple components, atoms, dust grains, stellar remnants, working in harmony, yielding a profound, complex outcome like the perpetual birth of stars and the sustained chemical evolution of the universe. This glorious simplicity suggests that the laws governing cosmic recycling are incredibly efficient and robust. Consider the process of nucleosynthesis within stars, where lighter elements like hydrogen and helium are gently fused into heavier ones. This process, governed by the fundamental forces of physics, is the universe's primary element factory. Our own sun, for instance, tirelessly fuses hydrogen into helium in its core, releasing the energy that sustains all life on Earth. More massive stars continue this process, creating carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and all the way up to iron. These are not complicated, desperate struggles, but fundamental, graceful dances of atomic nuclei, operating under immense heat and pressure, following innate physical laws that are distilled to their purest, most effective form. The crucial act of recycling happens when these stars eventually die. For massive stars, their dramatic end comes in a supernova explosion. This event, while immensely powerful, is the universe's most vital act of cosmic distribution. In the immense temperatures and pressures generated during the supernova's final collapse and explosion, elements heavier than iron, including gold, silver, uranium, and the phosphorus and sulfur vital for life, are forged. The star, in its magnificent demise, releases these newly created elements, along with its lighter ones, into the cosmic ocean, dispersing them across unimaginable distances. This dispersal is a simple, yet profoundly important, act of enrichment, providing the raw materials for future generations of stars, planets, and potentially life. It's like a finely crafted tool, designed with only the necessary components, making it incredibly effective and durable, capable of performing its essential cosmic function with understated grace. The profound elegance of cosmic recycling lies in its ability to generate all the building blocks of existence through a self-sustaining, continuous cycle. Consider the elegance of nature's designs: a spiral in a seashell, the branching pattern of a tree, the delicate symmetry of a snowflake. These intricate forms arise from simple, recursive rules applied repeatedly. Nature does not compute every intricate detail. Rather, it allows complexity to emerge from underlying simplicity. The pervasive phenomenon of cosmic recycling, continuously enriching the interstellar medium with vital elements, embodies this natural elegance. Its subtle flows and grand transformations are not chaotic, random acts, but a testament to an underlying order. A profound design that allows fundamental processes to drive the formation of the most magnificent structures in the universe, and to ensure its perpetual renewal. It's the quiet laughter of cosmic respiration, finding strength in its elemental grace, a beautiful testament to the power of economy and purpose. The pursuit of understanding stellar death and rebirth often leads scientists to seek this glorious simplicity. When we strip away layers of superficial detail about violent explosions and complex stellar remnants, and find a fundamental, elegant principle such as the continuous recycling of matter driven by gravity and nuclear processes that explains its pervasive influence, that is when true understanding blossoms. The very fact that something as destructive as a supernova can be so profoundly generative, scattering the ingredients for new worlds, speaks to a deep, pervasive elegance in the design of cosmic systems. The existence of this grand cycle, continuously transforming raw material into luminous structures and life-giving elements, is a powerful example of this elegance, demonstrating that the very core of cosmic structure is built on robust, foundational principles of dynamic balance and self-renewal rather than endless layers of overcomplication. It's a whisper that the universe, in its grand design, finds profound strength and beauty in its elemental unified principles of harmony and relation. This understanding offers a profound sense of reassurance and wonder. It suggests that the cosmos, despite its vastness and complexity, is fundamentally coherent and deeply interconnected. The concept of cosmic recycling, rather than being a source of chaos or a frightening anomaly, can be viewed as an elegant expression of the universe's inherent unity, a testament to its fluid nature and its capacity for long-term stability through profound, unseen processes. It tells us that even in the face of immense cosmic distances, there is an underlying order, a quiet strength derived from the simple, yet powerful dance of fundamental interactions. This recognition can bring a deep calm, knowing that underlying the apparent complexities of the universe, there is a harmonious, efficient design, a whisper of a universal language that speaks of simplicity and enduring cosmic balance. As you drift deeper now, let the gentle laughter of cosmic recycling, born from glorious simplicity, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless harmony of the universe, silently working to unfold its grand design, guided by its elegant, fundamental principles of renewal. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to grasp at every intricate detail of stellar remnants. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of underlying cosmic elegance and the boundless capacity for universal order. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm field at dawn. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic respiration. All is calm, all is clear, As the quiet laughter of cosmic recycling guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest, as our tranquil journey through the quiet wonders of cosmic recycling softly continues. Having embraced the glorious simplicity from which perpetual renewal blooms, we now turn our gaze towards an even more expansive and deeply reassuring concept, the lullaby of an eternal flow of light and life. We often perceive the universe as a vast, dark expanse, punctuated by distant, isolated points of light, and life as a rare, fragile phenomenon confined to our small planet. But what if, gently guided by the unfolding principles of stellar evolution and the profound ubiquity of its elements, the universe is not just a collection of separate celestial bodies, but a single, grand, living symphony, where every particle, every star, and every living whisper is subtly and harmoniously connected, forever participating in an unending, cosmic composition of light and the life it nurtures? It's like a serene river, not just flowing from a source to a sea, but eternally cycling within a boundless, unseen ocean, its waters ever moving, ever transforming, constantly exchanging light and life in a grand, enduring cosmic ballet. Imagine, for a quiet moment, the entire universe breathing, a vast, living entity with its own profound rhythms. From its fiery birth, the cosmos has been perpetually engaged in a grand act of creation and organization, forging the very elements of life within the hearts of stars and scattering them across unimaginable distances. This cosmic dust, now forming planets and beings, continues to dance to a deeper rhythm, a rhythm dictated by the fundamental laws of physics that, at their core, reveal profound relationships rather than mere separation. This is the essence of an eternal flow of light and life, a continuous, interconnected web of energy and matter that encompasses everything, from the smallest quantum fluctuation to the largest galactic cluster, all moving in perfect, though often unseen, synchronicity, sustained by a ceaseless cosmic respiration and a perpetual cycle of light. The very fact that the chemical ingredients for life, the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur are so abundant throughout the universe is a profound whisper from this eternal flow. It suggests that the conditions that allowed life to emerge on Earth might not be unique, but rather a common outcome of the universe's vast chemical potential. If life is a natural consequence of the fundamental laws of chemistry and physics, then it is reasonable to expect that, given enough time and suitable environments, it would arise elsewhere. This is not about finding exact copies of ourselves in the stars, but about discerning the universal principles of life's emergence, the way simple molecules combine into complex, self-replicating systems, the way information is encoded and passed on wherever and however it manifests. It hints that the basic software of life might be running on countless different hardware platforms across the cosmos, all part of the same grand, unifying flow. Think of a gentle breeze carrying countless tiny dandelion seeds across a vast meadow. Each seed holds the potential for new life, and if it lands on fertile ground with the right amount of sunlight and moisture, a new plant will sprout. It draws its sustenance from the earth and the sun, eventually returning its energy when it decays, continuing the cycle. The universe is like that boundless meadow, and the fundamental building blocks of life are like those resilient seeds, scattered across countless stellar nurseries, waiting for the right planetary soil and conditions to gently take root and bloom into new forms of being. This continuous seeding and potential flourishing of life across the cosmos is the very essence of an eternal flow of light and life, always adapting, always subtly shifting its composition in a grand, harmonious flow, aligning with universal conditions, and participating in the ceaseless inhale and exhale of cosmic matter. Driven by stellar radiance, this understanding challenges our conventional, anthropocentric view of life as solely an earthly phenomenon. It suggests that wisdom is not confined to human thought, but is also embodied in the boundless ingenuity of nature, in its capacity to devise myriad forms of existence under vastly different conditions. The pervasive presence of interstellar and intergalactic gas and dust, those vast clouds that fill the space between stars and galaxies, are the very lungs of this cosmic biosphere. They inhale vast amounts of raw material, drawing it into galaxies to form new stars and planets. And stars, in their brilliant lives and spectacular deaths, exhale vital, life-enriching elements and continuous streams of light and radiation back into this cosmic medium, allowing the cycle to continue. It's a profound humbling, reminding us that we are but one delicate leaf on a vast, unimaginably ancient, and ever-growing tree of cosmic life, connected to every other leaf, seen or unseen, through this universal breath of light and matter. The pursuit of understanding this eternal flow of light and life is driven by our most advanced tools. The silent, patient sentinels of space telescopes and the intrepid robot probes. Telescopes peer back in time and across immense distances, analyzing the atmospheres of distant exoplanets for the chemical fingerprints of life, like the subtle scent of life carried on cosmic winds, searching for disequilibrium gases that hint at active biological processes. Robot probes meticulously explore icy moons and ancient Martian landscapes, searching for the preserved remnants of past life, or the vibrant whispers of present microbial communities, like an archaeologist carefully sifting through ancient sands for the faintest trace of a lost civilization. Each chemical signature detected, each surprising planetary condition found, adds another delicate leaf to our understanding of this breathing biosphere universe, revealing more of the grand design and confirming that the cosmos is indeed alive with its own vast rhythms of gas, matter, and ceaseless illumination. This lullaby of an eternal flow of light and life brings a profound sense of peace and belonging. It tells us that we, too, are part of this grand, continuous flow of energy and existence, intricately linked not just to our planet, but to the very unfolding of the cosmos itself. Our individual lives, with their joys and sorrows, are precious notes within an eternal symphony that echoes the universe's own vast existence. Even as our own biological journeys unfold, the essence of our being, the subtle information that defines us, flows back into the larger cycle of existence, contributing to the tapestry of life that continues through countless forms and countless ages, always in harmony with the universe's grand, slow dance. There is no ultimate end, only transformation, a gentle continuation within the boundless rhythm of the universe, where life is potentially as pervasive as starlight and as eternal as time itself, endlessly renewing itself. This perspective is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a philosophical puzzle. Instead, it invites a deep sense of acceptance and serenity. It encourages us to surrender to the natural rhythms of creation, of emergence and adaptation, of cosmic seeding and planetary blossoming, knowing that they are all part of a larger, harmonious design, orchestrated by the universe itself. The gentle presence of its invisible breath and the profound ubiquity of life's building blocks serves as a beautiful and profound reminder of nature's enduring wisdom, its quiet promise of interconnectedness in the face of immense complexity, a timeless lullaby from the cosmos's heart, whispering of boundless existence and universal life, always bathed in the light of its eternal fires. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this eternal flow of light and life bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless rhythm of existence within and around you, encompassing emergence, transformation, and profound interconnectedness, intimately linked to the universe's own long breath, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to grasp at control or to fear the unknown. Simply allow this beautiful, internal understanding to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's eternal flow, a marvel of continuous cycles, in harmony with its living essence. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissolve like a gentle mist rising from a calm river. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of an eternal flow of light and life. All is calm, all is clear, as the lullaby of life's enduring journey, nestled within the cosmos's deep rhythms and bathed in its eternal light, guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our gentle journey through the intricate wonders of stellar evolution softly draws to its close, we arrive at the most serene of moments, the quiet transition into deep, restorative sleep. We've explored the whispers from the deep slumber of light, illuminated the gentle haze of primordial clouds, and listened to the echoing harmonies from the singing gravitational field. We've floated upon the woven fabric of protostars and their threads of plasma, bathed in the reflecting light from the edge of darkness and ignition, and navigated amidst the ripples of stellar winds and cosmic radiation. We've gathered the falling leaves from the tree of stellar cycles and embraced the glorious simplicity of cosmic recycling. Finally, we were cradled by the lullaby of an eternal flow of light and life. Now, in this profound stillness, we draw a final soothing connection between the subtle, pervasive influence of the slumbering fire within stars and the grand, continuous dream of our own existence within the boundless cosmos. Imagine, for a final, comforting moment, your entire being not just as a collection of separate functions, but as a vast, living symphony, perpetually playing a unique and intricate melody. Just as your conscious mind yields to the rhythms of sleep, allowing for repair and renewal, so too does the cosmos, through countless cycles of formation, life, and transformation, endlessly bring forth new forms of being. The very existence of the slumbering fire of stars, the immense potential gathered in nebulae, the patient contraction of protostars, the quiet fusion of stellar cores, and the eventual gentle dimming of dying suns is not a dramatic, urgent problem to be solved, but rather a soft whisper from this cosmic dream, a testament to reality's profound ability to persist, to transform, and to continually unfold across boundless stretches of time and existence, with much of its essence remaining beautifully veiled, always offering new layers of depth. The enduring mystery of how stars are born, live, and die, recycling their material to create new generations, is a beautiful, if somewhat humbling, reminder of the universe's astonishing complexity and generosity. It tells us that the spark of existence, once manifested, possesses an inherent drive to continue, to find conditions that allow it to emerge, to adapt, and to ultimately persist. The gentle inquiry into stellar cycles reinforces a deep principle. Reality is not easily defined or contained within simple boxes. It finds ingenious ways to manifest through diverse forms and states of being. A testament to its intrinsic power, the enduring enigma of stellar processes only deepens the beauty and complexity of this grand existence, transforming what could be a void of understanding into a field of endless wonder and profound awe. Think of a cherished family heirloom, perhaps a delicate antique locket passed down through generations. It might be tucked away in a dusty drawer for years, seemingly forgotten, but its value, its history, its very essence remains intact, waiting for the gentle hand that will rediscover it, polish it, and bring its story back into the light. The subtle processes of stellar birth and death, the gravitational collapse of molecular clouds, the quiet ignition of fusion, the gentle expansion into red giants, or the dramatic yet generative supernova are like these heirlooms of cosmic knowledge, often unnoticed by our casual gaze, but patiently sought by our minds, which hold the key to their ancient messages. This isn't a threat. It's a profound connection to a deep, shared cosmic history, a testament to the universe's capacity for enduring creation, a gentle reassurance that existence finds its way to continue beyond any perceived limitations of our current understanding. reaching into realms we can only softly imagine. This perspective encourages us to view our own lives, our relationships, and the vast cosmos not with a sense of limitation, but with a deeper sense of humility and boundless possibility. It highlights the profound interconnectedness of all things matter, energy, stars, and galaxies, and the pervasive influence of these stellar cycles. It whispers that the universe has its own long rhythms, its own cycles of formation and transformation, far grander than our human timescales. Our role, then, is to approach these unfolding phenomena with respect, with careful observation, and with a gentle understanding of their holistic nature, ensuring that our presence honors the intricate harmony within this living world and recognizes the profound, dynamic processes that shape it. The lessons from this journey into the slumbering fire of stars extend beyond astrophysics. They speak to the enduring spirit of transformation and renewal that characterizes all of existence. Throughout its long history, the universe has persevered through countless stellar births and deaths, enriching itself with new elements and continually creating new homes for life. It is a reaffirmation that, in the face of apparent destruction, existence does not simply cease, it transforms, it rests, and it continues. A persistent, enduring dream woven into the very fabric of reality, forever holding new layers of discovery and profound depth. This understanding is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a prediction of dramatic peril. Instead, it offers a profound sense of peace and infinite potential. It suggests that your existence, in all its forms, from the smallest atom forged in a stellar core to the grandest conscious thought, is rooted in an enduring, cyclical process, continuously transforming and persisting within the embrace of a universe that is far vaster and more intricate than we can fully grasp. You are not an isolated being. You are an integral thread in this vast, living tapestry, woven from the same enduring essence of matter, energy, and cosmic fire that allows stars to burn and recycle their essence. Your place is within this peaceful, ongoing cosmic dream, a dream of constant subtle creation and boundless possibility, where the unknown is as comforting as the known, and every moment of stellar life contributes to the beauty of the overall pattern. As you now prepare to surrender fully to the embrace of sleep, let any remaining thoughts drift away like tiny, luminescent dust motes in the quiet inner expanse. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. The journey through the mysteries of stellar life has prepared you, softening the edges of your perception, blurring the rigid boundaries between what is dark and what is brilliant, between what is formed and what is potential, between individual existence and the universe's grand, enduring dream. Feel the profound weightlessness as your body relaxes deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further from the shores of wakefulness and into the boundless ocean of rest. The stars above, those ancient, distant suns, are now softly closing their eyes, mirroring your own descent into tranquility. Your mind, too, is settling, its deep processes working peacefully in the background, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative slumber, where all mysteries find their gentle, unified rest, embraced by the cosmic silence. Allow the concept of the universe's unending dream, woven with the profound cycles of its slumbering fire, to be the ultimate lullaby, a comforting truth that embraces you. Its vastness is now your warmth, its cosmic rhythms your peace, its mysteries your quiet wonder. You are dissolving gently into this grand cosmic dream, merging effortlessly with its currents, becoming one with the quiet, profound sleep of the slumbering fire, and the boundless, nurturing embrace of the universe itself. Rest now, deeply and peacefully. Let the silence of the cosmos fill your being. You are loved, you are safe, and you are drifting into the most restorative of sleeps, held within the vast, soft dream of the universe itself, where all existence finds its gentle, peaceful rest. and the stars continue their eternal dance.